Hi everybody and welcome to the weekly market outlook. So hope guys that you're doing well, you're fine. Did you guys take any trades in the previous week? Let me know. Let's see if you make any money. Hope you do so. So share with us some information, so see what you are doing. Are you making any progress? You're making money? If you also have any questions, feel free to use. Okay, so guys, those who are watching me on YouTube, use live chat there, and for those who are watching me on YouTube as well, feel free to use the chat. I'm buying physical silver and I'm hoping your charts will show that I can make some money. Of course, okay, of course I have already posted some ideas. Okay, so hope buddy that you are watching and seeing that analysis. Yeah, okay, if you watch the silver chart, you will have to follow this analysis. Okay, this is the analysis which you will have to follow if you are buying the physically gold. But if this one drags for one more low, you can definitely buy from new low. Okay, so if you do them physically, and then they will definitely go higher. But anyway, you can buy more if you see there the corrections are coming. So I will be really glad that you will make money out of it. Okay, so where are the others? Are you guys making money? Let's see who's there, who is making money, who is there only just to watch or just to spend time. For me, I trade crypto. Please to analyze Bitcoin and Shiba after the Forex. Yes, of course, we will watch them closely. You already know, so you are not first time here that we are watching the analysis for crypto at the end of the webinar. But the crypto did really well this week. Okay, there was the couple of buy setups. Okay, so hope you spot them on time. Nice setups were there on Bitcoin, so I'll be glad that you take them. Thank you, but I'm also buying silver to hold, not sell it for more paper fiat. Yeah, that's good. Okay, so if you kept it, that's great. Okay, you can kept it. It's gonna go higher. We'll watch the higher time frame picture to see where the silver is heading to, so you'll be able to hold it with not any fear. Okay, so just quick reminder that all those who are first time there, all those who are first time watching me, what we are doing, we are trading based on wave analysis, and analysis is not the structure that we are trading. Okay, analysis is only the direction in which we are trading. Okay, so how you can trade in this direction, just wait for the flag. Okay, so follow the flags in the direction of the analysis. That will help you to make some money out of the market. Okay, so if you're first time there, those who are there since really long, they learned something totally new and different, so I hope that you will do as well if you're first time there. So first, what I would love to go, I will go first through those published ideas. Some of them are not more valid, some of them are valid. We'll watch them closely. Okay, so DXY, what I have posted there is the sell setup. Okay, so we've been talking about this one since really long. Okay, so once we were there, we were anticipating to break the top and then reverse the downside. In this time, chart has changed, give us one more buy, and we are back at the top. Okay, so we break the previous top. This is really good. We will be heading totally to the downside. Okay, so what will be your next week analysis? Dollar to sell. Okay, so I see dollar pushing lower. Okay, so I have posted the idea there for you for easy explanation, and you'll also be able to follow it. So what you have to do is wait lower time frame, flag, sell, okay. So, and be aware, once we will be by the trend line, there you have to need some cautious, okay. So I'll be really glad if this will break out and correct there after the trend line, okay. So that's gonna give us a better chances, much more volatility, and a strong wave to the downside, which will go and tag the 88.26 at least, okay. This is the area which we need to be breaking, and this is what we are targeting, okay. So you will just have to follow the flags for the sell, okay. There is no buy setup, but possibility still exists. Spike up, spike down can appear, okay. So be aware, don't sell without having a flag. Flag will help you to show you when chart is ready, okay. When something is completed, then you will be able to start selling it, okay. But we will watch into details in a couple of minutes. Let me talk about the other shared ideas. Silver, okay. So I have posted there, you all know what we have to do, okay. So if you don't know, here's the example, okay. So once it breaks lower, correct, we know that it's going back at the previous low, okay. So what to do there? If this breaks down, corrects there, everyone should know what the silver will do in the future. So what it will do, it will go and break this low, okay. So if you're still not getting it, try to understand that picture. Everything will become much more clearly for you if you do understand this, okay. So we are always doing the same stuff on all the charts, okay. So this wave analysis works and structures works on all markets, okay. It doesn't matter this is the forex, crypto, commodity, stocks, or whatever, okay. So it doesn't matter, it works on all the markets. We are following the same rules. What we have a comment there. I have Sheep, Dodge, Dot, Matic, and several others as well. Crypto is good also. Yes, it goes good, yeah. Bitcoin is nicely pushing higher, so we will watch them, okay. Definitely, I hope that you guys taken those buys on the Bitcoin, okay. So previous week there was a lot of buy setups, there was a lot of 1 hour flags pushing higher, showing us that the price will go high. So hope you didn't miss them out, they were more than wonderful. So New Zealand Chief, we were watching this to break, correct, and look at that one, okay. So for all new traders, this is why our strategy is so powerful, and trading on wave analysis will prevent you having a bad trade open, okay. So wave analysis will not allow you to open the trade in the wrong direction, okay. So we were waiting to drop, correct, and then we will take a trade, okay. So in this time the structure has changed, it pushed higher, now we will wait for the wave to the upside and we will be totally buying it, not more selling. So New Zealand Chief, it's not an interesting idea, we didn't take any trade for yet, okay. We'll watch them next week definitely, and we will be buying, okay. So every one of you should follow the buy flags, okay. Follow the buy flags. SP500, they turn its direction as well, they start pushing lower, okay. And we have a change of the pattern formation. If this corrects now, we will have a buys over there, okay. We will have a buys and we will be buying how far to break the previous top, okay. This is what we will be doing on all the indices. All the indices are doing the same stuff, okay. So same as well there. US 30, okay. So if anyone of you took this trade, that's supposed to be a break-even trade, okay. Now we are buying it, okay. Now we are buying it, we changed the picture and the pattern has changed, okay. So this is now the buy. Let the flat confirms that we are going totally to the upside, okay. So don't be too fast. US oil, we are watching it for sell stops, okay. There wasn't any sell stop, been watching it closely, but then at any time soon you will have a break, correction, and then it will go back at the trend line at least, and then we'll have to decide, will this be a big expanded flat for more upside, or the momentum will push it down, okay. So nobody knows, okay. Nobody knows, but we will trade what we see, okay. The flags and the momentum of those flags will tell us exactly what the price will do, okay. So this movement is really important. If we'll go down slowly in the corrective movement, then one more wave to the upside breaks those tops and then it will go lower. Okay, so if the price will be aggressive, breaking aggressively, we all know where this is heading to. Okay, so be open for possibilities. Don't try to guess the market. Don't try to predict in the future too far away. Okay, you always need flex which will confirm the direction you are trading. Okay, don't trade on guessing. Don't think that based on this fundamental, because someone said la 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 and someone said sold this one because the Russia said like this. So who cares? Who cares? If there will be any fundamental changes, or if there will be any fundamental support of the chart will shows us in exactly right time. Okay, nothing will go before fundamentals. Okay, so if oil will have bad economy, or let's say DXY, the dollar, will have bad economy, the chart will reflect with that, and you don't need to read all those news and all those bullshit boring stuff which is not needed. The only thing you need is watch the candle, watch the setups, learn how to read them correctly, and that's it. Okay, it's the most powerful stuff which you have to understand, and then you will not even confused. Okay, because reading the fundamental stuff, it will make you mad and confused after all. So this one is still active. All USD changed the direction. Okay, so all the indices changed its direction. Okay, so they went for a buy. Now we are waiting for for a buy. FR40 as well, they went higher. So in this wave, you're supposed to recognize that this is not gonna go continue to downside. It was too slow, and based on that, you'll have to recognize that this is not heading to the downside. Okay, no wave to the downside. Gold, let's see what the gold is trying to do. Okay, so we were waiting for the correction. We didn't got the break. Okay, we didn't got the break. So what does this mean? Is this the sell? Okay, so ignore it. It's gone. Set up silver. This is the old ideas. Okay, so old ideas were there. There wasn't a correction which will confirm. So this is it. Okay, pound USD as well changes direction. It gives us the expanded flat over there, and now it's pushing for wave to the upside. Okay, so what we have to do is keep on buying it. Okay, so keep on buying it. We didn't have a flag for sell. It just starts pushing lower. There was one flag for buy, second flag for buy, and one more is in the making. You can give a short-term buy over there next week. Okay, so let this 1 hour flag to confirm it and take a trade. Okay, take a trade. We may have a break out of this daily structure. We'll see. Okay, but it's worth of tracking it, watching it, and trading it, of course, as well. New Zealand USD. Okay, we've been watching for sell stops. We didn't have any strong breakdown, not even a correction, so nothing was there. So setup is just gone. We didn't open any trade, and you're supposed to as well not open it. Why? Let me show you quickly the reason. There wasn't any correction to confirm that we are going totally to the downside. Okay, so no trades to be open there on New Zealand USD. Okay, so many of those chart has just changed its direction. Okay, so they just changed its direction. The others are the old ideas. Okay, so the others are old ideas. Okay, this one is still struggling. We'll go back at that time before we'll do anything. So nothing yet. So let's go now watch the fresh setups, the updated variation of the setups. So let me quickly go back to the DXY. Okay, so DXY from the beginning, or let's say for now, what is it doing? Okay, so we've been all the time forecasting this movement, okay, which is still not ready. Okay, we have to wait now. In this week we will know what the price will do. Okay, so for me this is still a correction for more downside. Okay, so this is still the correction for more downside. Keep an eye there. I want that every one of you will be a seller right there. Okay, so it will go one more low, back at the top, and then go. Who knows? Okay, so who knows? But let's see what we will get tomorrow, and especially next week. Will this correction stay there? And this movement is what everyone have to trade. Okay, so you guys have to take a trade for the downside, because if do so, and if the momentum will develop there, then you have a nice trade which will be just keep on dragging lower. Okay, so keep an eye there, especially the next week. Let's see how this correction will develop. For me, this is the 1, 2, and 3. We may see the break of this top, and then it will start pushing lower really aggressively. So be careful of strong breaks to the downside. Okay, so I want that if this will start pushing lower, every one of you will take the opportunity to make money on dollar. Okay, it's showing a nice run over there, which we've been anticipating since last 2-3 weeks. Okay, keep an eye on it. Please analyze this crypto list after. Yes, I will. Thank you very much for sharing the list there. I will add those cryptos. Okay, I will add them to my watch list, to my chart list, and we will watch that for you. Okay, no worries. Okay, so quickly just let me remind you, those who are watching me on YouTube, please hit that like button. That will help to someone who is struggling to recommend my video. Okay, so you may help to someone and he will learn how to trade. Okay, so just by watching, you can as well share the link with someone. I think we are doing a really good job over there, and yeah, you may help someone. So let's go. DXY, like I said, everyone's supposed to watch for the sell over there. Okay, so 1 hour there, it will be the nice behavior, which will be visible really nicely. Okay, so this can it start breaking lower earlier? Yes. Okay, this can start breaking down earlier, but keep an eye there. Of course, you're supposed to not forget on it. Just watch it during the day how this will develop. Okay, so I do expect the kind of safe movement over there. Okay, so strong move, which will push the market back to the trend line at least, and you have to catch the trades to the downside over there on the dollar pair. Aussie USD. So what we are having over there, let's see. Yeah, we need to confirm the move before we will be buying it. Okay, so if so, we need a correction before we will be buyers over there. Okay, so one big correction is needed before we will buying it. So for the upcoming week, what can I do, or what should you do? You can take a sell stop, but you need to be skilled enough to grab that opportunity for a correction. Okay, so every sell that you will take to the downside, you have to be really patient, because this ain't gonna go in the straight line. Okay, it could happen that it will go, then you will be lucky if this do so. But if this goes like this, then you probably need much more patience. Okay, and once this is completed, I want that every one of you will catch the wave to the upside. Okay, so make sure you will prepare yourself once you see this correction in the making. Okay, but anyway, those who are skilled a little bit more, they can see the opportunity to take some sells over there. But like I said, slow movement probably will appear there. All the Aussie are doing the same. Okay, so I can see all the Aussie are much more similar. Okay, so they are similar. They all need some corrections. I don't think that they will reverse. Okay, so I don't think they will reverse, but definitely some kind of the expanded flat will appear over there, and we will have then continuation to the upside. So yeah, keep an eye. Be patient for that move. That could be completed by the end of the week, or maybe Wednesday if this will be a fast move. We'll see. Okay, no rush for the corrections. Okay, let them complete before we will take any opportunity. Aussie Cat, let's see what this is trying to do. I can see this one as well pushing higher, so let's see where this is heading to. Okay, so we have a tag of the bottom. This is just the first leg of the correction. Second, third one is in the making. Okay, so I see there the wave which will be tagging the previous top. Okay, so we will go for the flat over there. That's what I see. Okay, so going for the flat over there, these two keep on pushing higher, and then going down totally. Okay, this going totally then, but there is the nice buy. I think that we shall catch some buy setups over there. Okay, so keep an eye there. Let these two stay there, maybe a couple more hours up. Okay, so correction up. This move could be really corrective. Okay, this move could be like this one, just to the upside. Okay, corrective movement, slow movement. You need patience, and definitely you have to exit if there to be any sell setup. Okay, so any sell setup will change our direction of the trading, and we will start selling it, of course, if we will have a break and then correction, 1 hour correction. Okay, so 1 hour correction is what we will need over there before we'll change our direction. So keep an eye there. Your eye is supposed to be there. You're supposed to not rush into any trade, so let them complete first before you will get in the trade. Okay, so next one, Aussie New Zealand. This one is the wonderful trade. Okay, so catch it. We already started its movement, so this needs just the flag, then we may enter it. Okay, so let that give us some kind of the 15-minute flag, probably will be enough there, and more downside. Okay, so momentum, it's aggressive, everything is good, everything is completed. So yeah, I can see this extension going all the way back and break this low. So what you have to do is just follow the sell setups. Okay, so follow your sell stops. Probably this will drop some more, then it will go for the bigger correction, and then it will go lower. Okay, so this may appear over there, and once this will appear, that I want that every one of you will take money over there. Okay, on the strong break to the downside, I want that you guys will be in this trade over there. Okay, so your target, okay, after this correction, your target is previous low. That's all what you will get out of the trade. Take off your profit. Okay, that will probably start as a struggle there, and then we will be a buyers, of course, over there on Aussie New Zealand. Okay, but good opportunity. Put it on your watch list, and let's see how this plays out. Can I sell immediately? No. Okay, it makes totally no sense. You need to see the correction. They always does. Okay, they always give you the correction before they drop. Okay, so let's see this one. Drop, and then they correct. Drop, and then they correct. So what we are doing, wait for the correct, take a trade. Okay, simple as that. Don't worry, nothing will go without you. Okay, it never goes. Okay, so similar is there. Okay, did they correct? Of course did they. What they need to do, they have to correct before pushing more to the downside. Okay, so this is kind of risky if you will sell now. Okay, because you watch your account in drawdown. This can get quite complicated. It can as well change its direction. Okay, so that's also possible. This is going back at the top, back at the low, give us the flat, and this will be the totally change, and we will change the direction there on the Aussie New Zealand totally. We will be heading to the upside. Okay, so watch it. Correction, it's really important to confirm your thinking and to confirm your analysis. You always have to wait for that kind of the confirmation on the market. Okay, at least you need a strategy which helps you to confirm the movements. Okay, so just a second, guys. So let's continue. Aussie Yen, same as well. As you can see that Aussie USD, Aussie Chief, Aussie New Zealand, Aussie Yen, they all need corrections, but Aussie New Zealand is a specific one. Okay, specific one, and Aussie CAD, they are a little bit different, but Aussie USD, Aussie Chief, and Aussie Yen, they all are showing this kind of the correction before they will move. Okay, so probably we will spend some time next week over there. Okay, this to correct itself and then wave to the upside. Okay, so you can definitely go for that sell. Okay, so something like this can appear, but not that big. Okay, half of that one over there, and then going higher. So yeah, definitely you can take some trades over there within this correction. Okay, you can make money inside of this correction, but those trades will be get in, get out, get in, get out. So more like get in, take profit, get out, like that. Okay, just follow it all the time, the same behavior. So as you know that once we are in the correction, we cannot keep our trades. We can't keep our trades while we are in the correction. New Zealand USD, same there. Okay, so I need to see some correction before this will start its way to the upside, or even break it, correct outside of the correction. Okay, and then they go. Okay, they can give us a nice push there over there. Okay, so correction, and then they can go break this top. Then we have to be careful. We have to keep an eye and relook at the structure, because this, if it loses its momentum, it can still go for one more low, break those lows, and then they will finally go. Okay, so but it's too far away to be afraid of this scenario. So just wait for the correction and take a buy. Okay, this is what you will catch next week, and then we will discuss about this trade over there in the next weekly market outlook. New Zealand Chief, okay, this is the one which has changed the correction totally. Okay, so what we are having now is a huge structure which is pushing to the upside. Okay, so what we are having over there is the wave to the upside. Okay, so we have a nice correction and this needs to push higher. So what is the problem now? We need just the confirmation for this kind of the movement. Okay, so that will be probably on 4 hour. 4 hour needs to at least give us small correction over there. Okay, so something like this is at least what we need before we will be buyers over there. Okay, so don't get in with having this kind of the behavior on lower time in 15 minutes, because this can still reverse to the downside and then you will have a much bigger correction. Okay, so you have a much bigger correction than over there, which is still showing the wave to the upside. Okay, so the question will be only that you have a bad entry, you will also have some losses over there probably, so don't rush without having the correction. Okay, so wait for it before you will trigger the trade. Okay, so that's gonna take up some days to develop, and then maybe on Wednesday you may be able to catch that buy. Okay, that depends. Okay, you always need to watch it. 1 hour, what do we have there? This can start the first impulse over there. Okay, so be careful. Okay, if you want to sell it, you can sell, but you just need to be careful. Put it on the break even as fast as you can, because you'll never know where this first impulsive movement will complete itself. It can drop and then correct and then drop. It will give us some kind of the bigger flat. Okay, but it's just the guessing work. Until we don't have a first impulsive wave to the downside, we cannot predict it. Okay, let them complete first. New Zealand cat. Let's see what's happening over there on the weekly. Okay, so I think we are going lower. We need to break this low as well. So daily can go for some kind of the big correction over there before we will be going lower. So this going lower, this going higher, and then may go lower. Okay, we'll see. I don't recommend you taking any trades over there. Okay, I don't recommend you taking any trades there. There it could be the small flag and short-term buy, but you have to be really careful. It can just go up, you have to take off your profit because it will go for the downside, or this big extension. Okay, I'm talking about the extension. There it could be the one more wave to the upside, then extension. Okay, something like this, and then the wave will be still to the downside. Okay, so make sure if you go for the sell, those who will go for the sell, make sure you will not be catched over there. Okay, once this first impulse will be in the making, or once this extension will be in the making. New Zealand yen, keep on buying it. Okay, so where we are heading to, we are heading to the upside. Okay, so we are going back at the previous top. Now how fast this will go, nobody knows, but take every flag that it will catch. Okay, so take the flag and keep on buying it. Okay, so what this will do, it will go and give us the nice correction before it will continue to the upside. Okay, so something like this. There was the running flat in the making. Which correction will there be? I have no idea, but once it will be completed, then definitely I want that every one of you will grab the opportunity to take a buy over there. Okay, so all the yen pairs are showing this buy. Okay, so XXX yen pairs are showing the buy opportunity. Okay, so yen looks like it's losing across the market, and that's the reason. Okay, yen it's losing its momentum, and that is the reason why we are having all yen pairs buy stops. Can I take the sell? Yeah, you can, but you need to be skilled enough. Okay, so skilled enough, take a buy. Those who are not that skilled, those who are first time there, let this to complete itself, and then by the middle of the next week you will be watching for the strong break to the upside. Okay, so an easy trade will appear over there, and just make money on it. Okay, it's easy. Get in, and once it will go to somewhere 82.500, you can take a profit. Okay, that could be a fast movement, so make sure you grab it once the correction is completed. Of course, you can't just simply jump in. Okay, it's really important where entry is. Euro chief, this one is heading to the downside. Let me have a quick look on the daily. Yeah, daily it's showing more downside. This could be all the correction, expanded flat, and now these two keep on pushing lower back at the previous low. Okay, so we have some more room to go, and breaking of this low is really important, so I will be selling it all the time. okay, but at any time soon we can have a bigger correction. Okay, so this can extend, I will take my profit, and then we can expect bigger correction, then we will go lower more to break this low over there, which I was showing you, and this will give you a nice opportunity. So short-term selling, okay, so like I said, if you go for this sell, just back at the previous low. Okay, so 1 hour, what is it trying to do? It's trying to break lower. Okay, but if this will correct itself over there, be careful. If you have any kind of loss of momentum or that the price will not move anywhere, close the sell. Why? We'll have the extension, one more wave to the upside. This is the spot where we'll have a big correction. Okay, so 4 hour correction will appear, and then the direction will still be the sell. Okay, so you just have to be careful. Be careful and watch the candles, how they appear. Is there the momentum for sell, or they are losing its momentum? Okay, so if you have a strong candles, you don't need to be afraid. Okay, but same there. Okay, so you have a strong candles, but once they start to struggle like this, then be careful. Something is cooking, and you know that we will have some extension. Let me see if I can find some to show you what exactly you need to be afraid of. So what exactly, where is the example? Let me show you. It's not the similar. I want to show you in the sell when you have to be careful. When you have the sell and how something like that. Okay, so for example, but that's not this is the same one. So we don't have an example right now there, but we'll show you during the webinar what I was trying to show you. Okay, so like this one, candles appear there, get out immediately with the sell, be prepared for one more buy, then sell. Okay, so simple as this, don't complicate it, just watch the candles. Nice stuff, my friend. Thank you very much. If you have any questions, just feel free to ask. Okay, so let's continue. Euro USD is the good chart to watch. Okay, so I want to see the buy over there coming in the next week, so daily where we are. Okay, so if you do so, and if you can imagine, the DXY has the same picture, just in the inverted version. Okay, so let me just quickly show you what is the picture on dollar. Okay, so this, you see, if we invert the Euro USD, we get the picture of the DXY. Okay, so what we are doing, DXY, we are selling it. So based on that, what we have to do is you just have to wait for the buy stops. Okay, so this momentum is dying out over there, and you can start watching for the buy stops. Definitely. Do you trade breakouts? Of course I do. Okay, of course I do. I trade breakouts. They are really good and powerful. Okay, you just need to learn how to trade them. Okay, all the breakouts are not tradable, and you can be easily stuck over there, so be careful. Follow the flags. That's the first rule which you have to apply. Okay, so let's go back to the Euro USD. What the Euro USD is doing, probably this will correct itself there. Give it a couple more hours to give you a nice flag, but then you can buy the breakout to the upside. Okay, so how far it can go? Back at the trend line. Okay, so this could be a wonderful trade. Based on that, the DXY will be as well pushing lower. Okay, so this one to push lower, then this Euro USD will give us a really nice examples to take a buy over there. Okay, so take this buy opportunity, it's worth of taking it, and a nice opportunity, it's developing over there. Okay, so at least somewhere there it can go. Okay, so 1 2 3, and then you will see. Okay, DXY will show you the exactly scenario. Okay, so this sell, it's the buy on your USD, this one. Okay, so keep an eye on it. You can put it as well on the 1 hour, you will see it much more clearly. So what I can see, this one now to drag lower, break this low, or even tag it, and then we have to prepare ourselves for the breakout over there. Okay, so keep an eye there. I want that every one of you will be able to catch it, and at least put it on your watch list, watch it closely, track it every day, and see how it develops. At least if you don't need to take a trade, okay, but you need to learn from the setups like this. Okay, they will be only for the learning purpose. Okay, so those who are first time watching and listening to the webinar, you can take a demo account and try to follow the analysis which I'm showing to you with the flags. Okay, that's gonna give you the sense of the direction and how we are watching the charts. So let's go USD to buy. Okay, so make sure you will catch it. I will as well post it on my published idea over there. Okay, so I just forget it. I don't know. I was a bit confused, so I didn't post it. It will post it at the end of the webinar. Okay, so once I will finish the webinar, I will post it. I'm finding it hard how to confirm a breakout. Any tips or instructions? Of course. Okay, so once you have a breakout, you need to see the confirmation. Okay, so if you have a break, okay, so you're not buying into this break right now. Okay, what you do, you have to wait for the confirmation. So once you have the confirmation, then you are buying. Okay, so that will prevent you from the bad breakouts on which you are talking already. Okay, you always need a confirmation. So as you have over there, okay, so buy there makes no sense because the chart can still reverse the downside. Okay, so what we did now, we let the first impulse to appear itself. We even can take this small trade buy, but these are only short-term trades. Take profit, get in. Now what we are doing, we are letting the chart to confirm itself, then we will get for this trade. Okay, so this is our confirmation, and you will have to do this all the time on all time frames. Okay, let the chart confirm that is seriously or really breaking out of the structure. Okay, so this break doesn't mean anything. Okay, and probably you are stuck over there with the chart. This is really bad if you are just buying it. Okay, you always need confirmation, then you trigger the trade. Okay, so hope that will solve the problem that you are having on your charts. So try to backtest it a little bit. It's supposed to fix that issue that you are having. So let's go. Your New Zealand, what a wonderful trade. Okay, so it just breaks lower. How far this is heading to, let's see. Daily, we are in the big structure on the weekly, if you see. Okay, so this is the weekly structure. I will be happy if this breaks and then correct, then we will know we are going back at the previous low. Okay, so breaking out of structure will be really nice and perfect, then we will be going that low. Okay, so what we have to do in the upcoming week, you may have some sell stops over there in the next week. Okay, so this will be enough, something like this on 1 hour. Then you can take a trade, small trade, see how it behaves, especially around the trend line. If the price will be aggressive, that's gonna be a perfect. You can as well take off your profit because bigger correction will appear at any time soon over there once it will break. So yeah, you can take your profit. Okay, so for those who are having the trades from the top, you can keep it. Okay, so keep it. We are nicely breaking, so that's a good opportunity. It's gonna continue its way to the downside. Euro Polish Zloty, so this one is struggling as well over there. It will give us a nice buy stop. So what you can do, those who are skilled enough, they can watch for the strong break to the upside over there. Okay, so strong break to the upside, you can take it, but definitely be careful and watch it. Okay, this could still go up and down. Okay, so once you see that this is reversing, close the trade, wait for the new one. Okay, so but those who are new traders, let it break, let it confirm, give us the flag for confirmation, and we will be buying back at the top. Okay, so we're having a nice structure on your Polish Zloty, okay, which will be pushing to the upside. Okay, this is the wave which we will probably catch over there in the next upcoming days. Is there any possibility for sell? I don't see the sell, at least not yet. Okay, so first go for this sell, and if we will have the structure like this one, take a sell. Okay, take a sell because structure can change over there and we can have a break out of the structure if this confirmation will appear over there. Okay, so be cautious in the upcoming week. Euro Polish Zloty can change its direction really quickly by confirming with this correction order which I'm already showing you. Okay, Euro GBP, that one is heading down really fast. Okay, so a strong movement, correction is completed. Okay, as you can see, we are having our running flat to push how far back at the previous low. Okay, so what is the reason? We are in the huge correction over there. Okay, so this is a huge correction. How far? We will be probably going back at the low. Okay, but slowly. We need a couple of corrections before we'll go to downside. Okay, so nothing is gonna go with a straight line. Okay, no straight line there on trading, so we always do wait for the correction. So what you have to do, okay, so on Friday you have some flag over there. If you took a sell there, you have a nice trade. So let it push more lower. Okay, so can I sell? No, I don't recommend you selling it. Okay, let it drop, then it will correct itself, and then you can sell into this bigger flag. Okay, so wait for the bigger flag, it's still gonna go lower. Okay, so the move is still huge. Okay, so I can see this one going back at the low. Okay, but somewhere there at any time soon we can have a bigger correction which will push the pair more to the downside, so you will not miss anything if you are not in the trade. Okay, so some of you are in the trade from there once it starts breaking, so if you're not, don't blame yourself. Okay, just be patient, stay patient, wait for that confirmation correction to complete, to appear, and then you will be able to grab the trend. Euronokian, let's see what we're having over there. Euronokian, this one is breaking out the structure. Yes, going aggressively, perfect as well. We may have a long-term downside over there on the Euronokian. Okay, so this could be a nice trade. So what we're supposed to do is just keep selling it. Okay, so keep on selling it. Every correction that you'll have, you can sell. Okay, so back at the 10 line especially, this will be the powerful trade over there. Okay, so some of you are holding from there maybe. Okay, I have posted analysis, we've been talking about that one. Okay, so there's the example. Those who've been asking me, break, correction, and then they go. Okay, so here is what you have to do. Okay, so you wait for the correction. Okay, so as you did, and then they go. Okay, so you'll do the similar behavior. So no trades at the moment. Okay, let this to give us the 1 hour correction at least before you'll be selling. Okay, so nothing is there. Can I buy? Yes, if there will be a good buy stop, you can take a buy. Okay, give it a chance. Let's see, but you need a lot of patience. This can struggle here, up and down, up and down, up and down, even break out a little bit, and then it will go lower. Okay, so this is how it can develop, but this break, it doesn't mean the chart will go to the upside. Okay, so don't be afraid. Once this break small candle will cross the trend line, it doesn't mean anything. Okay, so for example, if you watch there, look at that one. Okay, so here is where most of the people are having problems, is that they are buying the breakouts. Okay, that's the biggest problem. If you buy the breakout, then you have a lot of problems, because by not confirming it is gonna just reverse like it did there. Okay, but we saw that one, we saw running flat, and we know this is heading to downside. Okay, so I think it's even posted over there. So let me show you the example. So this is just for the learning behavior. So USD Chief, your yen, where is it exactly? I think it's supposed to be somewhere there. Nasdaq, New Zealand Chief, Canadian. Oh, here it is. Okay, Euronokian. So one single break of the trend line doesn't mean anything. Okay, so one single break. Oh, come on. One break didn't mean anything, you see? And there is where many of traders are struggling. Okay, so there was basically two of them. If you will just grab a trend line and pull it all across your chart, look at that one, what kind of problem you have. You will buy it, break even, or even loss, depends how fast you'll move and break even. Okay, so first, let's say they call it a fake breakout. Okay, so and the other one is this one. They bought again, reverse, and what they will do, they will miss a wonderful sell. What happened? There it is. Okay, so I think there is no need to comment anything. Wonderful trade. So it as well give us a nice confirmation. Okay, so it's just a quick tip how you'll have to do, especially if you're struggling, or if you are taking, or you're having a problems with breakout entries. Okay, it's not all about the trend line, it's about the patterns. Okay, you can just go and pull the trend line there, pull the trend line there, pull the trend line there, like this, like this, like this. You will probably have a lot of mess on your chart, and that's how wave analysis doesn't work. Okay, it's not that simple. Okay, you have to grab the concept. You have to understand how patterns are developing itself, and simply by drawing and pulling the trend lines all across your chart will not solve your problem. You'll be all the time in the huge problem, or you'll find a fake breakouts. Okay, so they sometimes call that brokers are doing that. Okay, that there is no problem with the broker. Okay, it's only you and the chart. Nobody cares about your positions, about your trading and so on. Okay, so they don't care. It's only you, and don't get conflicted. Okay, so I think that will really helps you a lot. Okay, the many traders fix this. Okay, so don't be afraid if you are having the problems with this fake breakouts. Okay, everything is possible to fix. You just need to be patient enough, and you need a proper education as well. Okay, and knowledge, it's really important, because this is not an easy business. Okay, this is a high risk business, and you have to understand how it works, and you need really good knowledge. Otherwise you'll be only losing your money because you think that is easy. Okay, it's not easy, I can tell you. It's not easy. So Euro Aussie, let's go, let's continue. Euro Aussie, keep on selling it. Okay, so keep on selling it. What we are currently having over there, I would rather wait for the deeper correction, but let's see what this 1 hour is trying to do. Okay, so if you sold that one, you have to be careful with this one. Okay, so I don't recommend you selling this over there, because it can go for the deeper correction really fastly. So what basically can happen, this could spike down, you will open the trade, and then the chart will go for the deeper correction, and you will still have your trade open, and you will take some losses over there, and that's the problem. Okay, so what I do recommend, you let this correction appear, then you will be a seller. So breaking out of this trade is quite possible. Okay, so drop down, break, correct, going higher, then going lower. Okay, so bigger correction, it's what we are aiming for over there. So guys, just give me a couple of seconds, I'll be back for 5 minutes. Okay, so 1 minute, just give me a quick break. Okay, so here I am back. I just went to grab a sip of water. So, are you ready to continue? It's been already a 1 hour. So let's go. If you have any questions, continuously ask. I will be answering your questions as well. So let's go. Your cat. What do we have there? This one to keep on pushing lower. So where we are located at. we are going really deep now. Okay, so no, I don't. I don't. Then I will be I will not see the charts properly. So after this kind of the movement, okay, so I do not recommend you taking out sells, okay, at least not long-term positions to build over there. Okay, so it makes no sense because this move needs to correct itself. Okay, so at any time soon we will have a deeper correction for more downside. Okay, so every move that it goes, it needs a correction and then they can go again. Okay, so nothing will go just like this one. Okay, there is no move which will continuously pushing in a one single straight line, or let's say in a sharp momentum. Okay, they always corrects. Okay, so like it did there, drops and there it is. Okay, correction and then they drop. Okay, so similar, it's what we are anticipating over there. It's up, down, up, bigger correction, and then the price will go for one more low. Okay, so building short-term long-term positions there makes no sense. Okay, so rather wait, let these two push for one more low. Okay, so this is not good setup to trade. Okay, expanded flat at the low, it's quite risky one because it can just go and go for the deeper correction and you'll again have a bad trade over there, or it can give you a losing trade over there. So rather skip it, let it do whatever it wants to do, then wait for the bigger correction and then we will take some trades over there. Question, is the course on the website free or do you have to pay? How to pay? No, there is no free course on my website. There was before one course which was free, but now we switch to those webinars. Okay, so I'm giving you there a lot of knowledge, and now we don't need to have a free webinars on my website. They are now there. I'm completely moved now to the live webinars, so it's a lot of knowledge over there. And if you want more and if you want to exactly learn how we trade, how we are doing, you have to join us. Okay, of course the membership, there are two memberships which you have to pay. You will get the lifetime membership, of course, and you will as well get the 6 to 8 weeks training course. Okay, so there is where you will understand and grab the concept of how we trade. You will gain the rules, and of course you will be there with us every day in daily webinars where we talk and discuss about trades. And if you have any problems or if you get stuck somewhere, okay, we'll go quickly on the webinar. You will show us what is your problem, where you are struggling the most, and we will show you and help you fix this problem. Okay, we have a solution for every problem. Okay, so don't worry, you will be fully supported 24/7. Support is there, so you can't miss by joining us. You're more than welcome. Let's go. Your yen, deeper correction as well. So all yen needs this deeper correction. Okay, this deeper correction is all what we need on all the yen pairs. Okay, watch for those corrections, let them appear, then take a buy. Okay, so I think buy, it's more than a wonderful trade. Okay, more than a wonderful trade. How far does it go? Back at the previous top. Okay, this can go really quick. You will make a nice money over there, quick money. So let's say like that, let's call it like that, and this is your target. We can even break it. Okay, so let's have an extension over there. Okay, so because this becomes a flag over there and that has to extend itself a bit more. So yeah, it's so easy, just focus on it, let the correction appear itself and take a trade. Of course this will not go in the straight line, again I'm keep repeating. So it will go, you'll take a profit and bigger correction, then you will be buying again. Okay, so simple. Pound chief, here's the trade which is still struggling over there. So if this corrects itself by the next week, I will be buying it. Why? Because I think that we will have a completely change of the structure and we will be breaking out of the daily correction. Okay, I think we'll be completely breaking out of daily correction if do so. Okay, so if we find their correction, take a trade, we may break and start pushing its way to the upside. Or if If you're not sure, not interested, or not skilled enough, let it break, let it confirm you, give you some consolidation, then you take a buy back at the previous top. Okay, so this is much more safe option, especially if you're new, because trading inside of this, in this structure, it's getting quite difficult. Okay, it could get quite difficult, especially if you're not skilled enough. Okay, so first what you have to do, just wait for this one and then take a buy. Okay, simple as it is. Don't complicate things. If it drops, corrects there, take a sell. Okay, so you only have two chances, two possibilities that exist, so take a screenshot and keep in mind, and then track it over during the week, and you will see. So you hear the flash, maybe you hear that correctly. That's a good one. So pound USD, there is where we have a change of the structure. So first, what we've been anticipating there was this break and correct there, and then more downside. Okay, so then in the meantime, that has changed correction. One of our traders as well spotted on a really good time. Okay, so one of our traders were able to spot it as well somewhere there once the candle was, let me just show you like this. Okay, so when the chart was there, he was able, and he spot that the chart is going to the upside instead of the sell. Okay, so then we simply rewatch his structures, and then we just change our direction. We just start buying it, and here's where we are now. So what to do in the next week? Here's what you will do. Wait for the flag, let it complete, and once it will start breaking, take a trade. Okay, take a trade and enjoy your profit, of course. If it breaks out, congratulations, you have a nice trade which will be heading to the upside totally. Is it possible? Yes, it is. For me, structurally, this is completed. We have an impulsive movement, 1, 2, 3, correction inside of the correction, one more wave to downside. So all this is 1 to 3, which is completed for me basically. Okay, so this is completed structure for me. So 1, 2, and 3. So where we are heading now? Okay, so we are heading now to the upside. Okay, so basically this all, it's one structure which is completed for me, and we are just continuing to the upside. So if you're catching this buy flag, if you catch it, if it goes, congratulations, you have a nice trade over there. Oh, come on, I just misclicked, sorry. Okay, keep an eye on it. Put it on your watch list. Pound New Zealand. Definitely a sell. Let it do whatever it wants to. I don't think this is all the correction. Okay, this couldn't be all the correction. If this gives us the bigger correction, that's gonna be perfect. Okay, in the middle of the week, maybe on Tuesday, that could be completed. Okay, so and then we will be a seller. So big correction. Can it also drops? Yes, but that's what is not our setup. Okay, so if it drops, we'll go back at any time soon, give us the running flat, and then we will start selling it. Okay, so don't be too fast. If you're not selling it there from the top, then this is not a spot where you will get in. Okay, so you need to see a bigger correction, okay, or at least running flat, and then dragging lower. Can it as well drop and give us the classical flag or flat or whatever? Yes, possible. So that's the reason why you have to be patient enough and let correction to appear itself. Okay, in 1 hour, I think this will be really nicely visible, but I'm much more for this option now. Okay, this to go, or even tagging the low, going higher, tagging the high, and then going low. Okay, so flat to appear over there, and then continuation downside is what we can have there, but definitely take a sell. Take a sell. How far on pound New Zealand is the profit there? Is our profit taking area? Okay, so I think nice money is waiting there on us. Just wait for the flag, follow it, make that money. Pound Aussie. What the pound Aussie is doing right now? Let me give a daily view. Yeah, we are heading to the downside, so we can still take some sells. Okay, so this is some expanded flat. what we need, I do prefer waiting for the flag before you will sell. Okay, so that can still extend itself, it can go lower, it can go up, and still by the trend line and then going lower. Okay, so keep an eye, be aware that this could extend itself, and correction is what you need. Okay, so let it confirm that it's completed. Okay, so this flag will confirm that this is expanded flat, which is completed, and now we are heading to the downside. Okay, so put your eyes on pound CAD. Look at that one. This is the fake breakout, what we call it. Okay, this is a fake breakout, or however you will call it. Okay, and this is how we don't trade. Okay, so we are not taking the trades over there. That makes no sense. Okay, this could be really fast a losing trade. So what to do now? Okay, let this to appear itself. Probably there it will be some kind of the correction, flag flat or expanded flat, it doesn't matter what. It will go for one more high, give us a nice flag over there or correction before pushing more to the downside. Okay, so I can still see this going lower. Okay, now just the question is this: how big this will get and how complicated this will get. But definitely once this is completed, then we will be going for this move to the downside. Okay, so nice move is there waiting on us. Pound yen, you know what to do. Been all the time repeating about the yen pairs. Let them to correct, take a trade. Okay, simple as it is. Don't complicate things, wait for it. Okay, so skilled traders, you can take a sell over there, but those who are not that skilled, wait for the flag, you have enough time, and then you will prepare yourself, take a buy. CAD yen, same there, correction, take a trade. Okay, so all yen pairs are showing those kind of the moves which are going strongly to the upside. Okay, so let them confirm with one more flag, then take a trade. Okay, so can I take a sell? If you're skilled enough, you can go for this sell, quite bigger one, and then take a trade. Okay, easy one, easy for us. Just wait for the flag if you're not sure what the chart is doing. By the way, catch if will go for one more high. What we need is just the correction, simple correction is what we need. But what I think that this will break out and correct there, then they will go. Okay, I want to see it breaking out of this structure and correct there. Okay, so that's gonna confirm that everything is prepared and we are going for one more wave to the upside, then we will be totally selling it. Okay, let this move to complete itself, then we will be a sellers. Okay, this is still a sell structure over there. Okay, so selling structure, it's there, and I don't see any other, so keep an eye there. If you think that you can go for this buy, okay, just go for the buy after the setup, of course. Okay, just follow it. Chief yen, what do we have to do? I'm again repeating, correction, take a trade. Okay, simple as this. All those small flags ain't gonna push far away. Okay, so this small flag pushing, so one more short-term flag can appear, small buy, then definitely we'll have a bigger correction before then they will go. Okay, simple, just be aware that you will not be catched over there. Okay, once you take a buy, make sure you will not be catched over there, because you can have some drawdowns, but never mind, your stops needs to be keep over there. Okay, at least if you catch it, be out on the changing the direction. Chief Nokian going lower, but we need a deeper correction. Okay, so deeper correction and then it will go. So what is it doing? I think right now it is appearing. Okay, so going down, going lower, going up, going down, up, down, and then we will go for the trade. Okay, wait for it. USD CAD, I think the USD CAD will go for one more high before we will break down, but anyway, we just have to watch it. Let's see how this will drag lower. Okay, so it depends how strong the breakout will be. We can trigger the trade. We'll see how far it goes. If it started to struggle, take it off. It's gonna go for the deeper correction, and then we will sell again. Okay, keep an eye. It's a nice trade over there. How far it can go? It can go back at the previous low. Okay, but only short-term trades, because at any time soon, you know what the price will do. Deeper correction before they will go. Okay, so something like this: deeper correction, then they will go. So you may have already something like this, one more wave to the upside, then correction. So you know what to do. USD Sikian, that one to correct itself as well. This one giving you the flat, and then more downside. How far they can go? They can go quite a lot. Okay, they can go quite a lot. There is a nice sell structure over there which is appearing. Okay, so keep an eye, let it appear, and this is your trade. Okay, this is your trade, and make sure you will catch it once this correction will be finished, completed itself. Okay, like this one. Can this also extend itself? Yes, this can also extend, give us the bit bigger correction and going lower. Even better, okay, much better. If we see the extended correction, this is really good, and there is much faster movement, better risk to reward ratio, and so on. USD Chief. This is a slow movement, but we are breaking. Let's see. So during the day, what we can do, watch this one. Okay, so strong break to the downside. Let's see how it develops. If it started to struggle, extension is there, and we will have a bigger correction before more downside. Okay, so keep an eye on it as well. USDN, nothing to do, as same as the other yens, correction. USD Mexican, wait for the pullback or the correction, then take a trade. Okay, so correction, and then you will be selling how far back at the trend line at least, and previous low could be breaking really easily. So sell, it's your friend over there on the USD Mexican. All of them are good sales. In just use the yen. Okay, so this is the example because yen is what's driving the USD yen. Okay, so it's not driven by dollar, it's driven by the yen. So be a bit cautious with this one. The rest are going lower nicely. Same there, use this there, let it complete and take a sell. Easy trade, nothing to complicate. So use the Turkish lira. It will go lower, okay, but non-tradable for us right now. Use the Hong Kong dollar, same as well, it's going lower. How far we will gonna tag the low? So correction, take a sell, correction, take a sell, back at the previous low, take off your profit. So simple as it is. Silver, we are finally there, but there is as well the idea which we've been talking at the beginning. So what we should do? Let's see how this will develop. So can this go like this one? Yes. Totally possible that this silver will develop like this one before it will push to the upside totally. Okay, so I want that every one of you will catch the silver trade to the upside. Why? Let me quickly show you why. So we break the low. Let me just go for like this. Okay, we break the previous low. Okay, we break the previous low, and this trade can extend it all the way back at the top. Okay, so that one guy who is there and who is only buying physically gold, he is doing a really good job. He can't miss there. Okay, there is the nice possible money, or let's say it's 99.9% that silver will go up. So there is the money. Okay, there is the money. This will go higher, especially back at those tops, and you can make nice money. Okay, so if you can afford to buy silver physically, just do so. Okay, just do so. So what we will do, those who are trading it, let it do whatever it wants to do and get in. Okay, so once you catch the trade, you can hold it. Okay, you can easily hold it. That's gonna be a nice potential trade, and only that trade can double your account. I mean, not only that one, there are a lot of opportunities, but at the moment we are setting up there with a nice buy confirmation. Okay, sell, is there the sell possible? I don't think so. I don't see the sell yet, but it could as well appear. Okay, so something like this, drop, correct, and then we will know that we are heading to the downside. So we don't need to be afraid. Can we take a buy over there? Yes, of course. Okay, so once we will see that this flag is breaking to the upside, you can take a buy. Be careful, especially be careful by the previous top. They can stop, they can go lower, back in the previous low, and then they will go. Okay, so like I have shown you on the 4-hour, flat to appear over there. Okay, we can see some sideways movement on silver before this will go to the upside. So if you take a buy, be cautious. Be cautious. It's gonna go for the deeper correction at any time soon. So short-term trade, at least small money is what you can get out. Gold. Let's see what the gold is trying to do. Where we are weekly, we are struggling there. Okay, so gold is not that good as the silver is. Okay, gold is not that good as the silver is. Can we still take a buy? Yes. Okay, there's a lot of drawings on my charts. So we didn't break the low yet. Okay, so possible scenario is that the gold can go lower. Okay, so still chances exist that gold can go lower, so be careful. Let's see during the week how this will develop over there. Okay, so if this starts breaking, you can buy. Okay, and this is your trade. Okay, this will be your trade back at the 10 line, and I think it's a nice money as well over there. If you'll be lucky, and if this trade continues its way, you have a nice money over there. Is there the sell? I don't see it yet. Okay, I don't see sell. Oh, come on. I don't see sell appearing yet. Okay, so sugar to push more lower. Okay, so let's see how this will go lower. Okay, so I can see it pushing much deeper. Come on. Oil, let's see. Oil is going lower. We've been talking about that already. Okay, so drop correction, you can take a sell back at these 10 lines is what we will be aiming for. Okay, aiming for the oil to go back at the 10 line at least. Okay, so we need a deeper correction. Okay, so this is what we need. Okay, let it pull back. This will gonna give you a nice expanded set probably, and then more upside is quite possible. Let's see weekly where we are at the moment. That's a really good trade. Okay, so the oil chance that this to go back at top exists. Okay, it's possible. This is possible, but the correction needs to appear there before we will hit those really expensive areas on oil. So keep an eye on it, watch it, and you can buy it. Definitely if it comes back, you can buy. Okay, within these areas, but selling it's not that important. UK oil, same there, let it go back and then you can buy. Can it go far? Yes. Okay, yes, they are structurally, they are completed. We have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, structurally this is completed. Where is our next stop? Back at the previous high. What we should do, just keep on buying it. How far it will go, how fast, we don't know. Okay, so you can take a buy there, and then the correction bigger can appear, and then big buy can follow. But definitely follow the buy stops on lower time frames. Okay, so this, take it and take some money out of it. Indices, okay, they change its direction. So what we are doing right now, we will be waiting for the flag, and then definitely will be a buyer. Okay, so wait for the flag, take a buy. All the indices doing the same stuff. Correction, buy. Why? They can still go lower, and that's the big problem. Don't buy it immediately when you see that something is breaking out. Okay, that's the biggest problem that people are having. Okay, so once they read wave analysis book, once they heard about Elliott wave, once they watch one webinar, they just pull their 10 lines and they just start buying, selling, whatever. Okay, it's not that easy. Don't do stuff like that. You will get yourself in trouble. So wait for the correction, take a buy over there. SP 500, same there as well. Let it correct, take a buy. Okay, they always give you some kind of a deep pullback before then they go. Okay, so look at that one. Here's the nice example. So what they do, they pull back, then they go. Okay, so where we are already somewhere there. You will not miss anything if you let it run. Okay, let it run. It ain't gonna go in the straight line. That's not possible. It's gonna correct at any time soon. What it did, and here's the chances where you'll be capable of taking the trade and going to the upside. So quite similar scenario. You can even copy the chart over there. Okay, so let me just give you a quick view how that looks like, so you'll understand basically. Let's see like there. Okay, this is from the top, if you say, and let it chop from there. So what the price is trying to do, where we are. Okay, where we are, can it go a bit higher? Yes, as you can see. Okay, so but that should not confuse you. Okay, we are here, but that should not confuse you. If this goes, so this is what you need. Okay, this is what you need as you had there, and then you'll take a trade over there to the upside. Okay, so don't rush for the trade because you ain't gonna miss anything. You need to be calm. Okay, and don't be affected by the FOMO effect, fear of missing out. That doesn't exist. Okay, so same there. All indices are the same. So correct, take a trade. Euro stocks, correct, buy. Aussie 200, correct, buy. JPay, same there, correct, higher, even breaking out of the structure is possible. China, this one to correct as well, and then one more high probably. German 30, same there, correct, buy. Okay, all indices are doing the same. Okay, there's no difference in them. Okay, so UK 100 even faster can break. Okay, so this to go lower, something like this, then watch to buy it. Okay, easy charts. Indices are behaving the same way. Okay, so all are the same. If you bought there already, you did a good job. Let it correct and take a trade. Okay, so we already passed a lot. We spent almost 1 hour and 20 minutes. Okay, it's been a really long webinar. I don't want to keep those webinars too long. Okay, nobody will watch it. So let's go. Let's quickly see what we are having on the crypto market. Those who are there only for crypto, hope that you will learn on the Forex how to trade crypto because the strategy is the same. Analysis are the same. Nothing is different. You just have to repeat the steps that we did on the Forex. So we have a question that one guy wants to take a look at Bitcoin USDT, Shiba, SKL, BZRX, SDT. Okay, so first we will take a look on the Bitcoin, then we will apply those charts which he sent us. Yes, Shiba, SKL, and BZRX. We will watch them closely. If you guys have any charts to watch, especially, just share it in the chat. I will keep an eye on it for you. Okay, so Bitcoin, what the Bitcoin is trying to do, Bitcoin is setting up for one more wave to the upside. Okay, so we will see the break of the previous top really easily and quite soon. So what is it doing? Okay, as you can see that we are preparing ourselves for one more break to the upside. Okay, just let the correction appear itself and then simply take the trade. Okay, so there was one correction. If you took it, great. Okay, that's what I was repeating at the beginning of the webinar. There was a lot of flags for the buy. One buy there, buy. Okay, so another one is in the making. Let it go lower and then push it higher for one more wave to the upside, break the top, then we will see. Okay, so Bitcoin, good opportunity to take a buy on it. Okay, so next one is SHIB. Where is it? I think that I have added already. Okay, so here it is. That's what you want to see. It's SHIB. Okay, so I think we've been watching previous week that for you. So what the price is doing right now, let me just take off this. This is the long-term analysis that I've been doing. So this needs to go lower a little bit more. Okay, so we need to go a bit lower. So yeah, these two correct, high, lower, break the low. Okay, we need to break the low. That low needs to be broken and then we will be heading to the upside. Good chart to watch for the buy stops. Is there any buy which is already in the making? No, I don't see the buy yet. Okay, this to go up, give us the huge correction and then sell. SKL, I don't have that one. I will add it. SKL USDT. What do we have there? Okay, those are the fresh charts. I haven't watched them. Let's see what we are doing over there. Interesting chart. If this breaks and correct, I mean not breaks, if this drops and correct, then sell definitely. Okay, so correction and then going lower. Not a good chart over there. Okay, so it's quite a risky one. There, I don't recommend you trading it over there. Let it do whatever it wants to do in the next week and to give us enough information so we can predict what the price will do in the future. So just leave it for the upcoming week. Then BZRX, I think I have that one. Maybe I got it, but I have deleted some list. BZRX USDT. Okay, so here it is. BZX. More downside is coming. Okay, so we may come back at the previous low. Okay, these two keep on pushing lower. Follow the setup if you're a leverage trader. If you're not a leverage trader, if you are a spot trader, let it break and then you'll search for the buy stops. It's not an idea to buy. Okay, I don't see the buy yet coming. What do we have in lower time frame? There's some buy setting up, but I don't see this one going higher. Okay, so maybe if this stays there, give us a bit bigger correction, we may see the break of this high, but be careful if you go for this trade. Okay, not looking good. Okay, I still see it in the longer term direction, this pushing lower back at these lows. Okay, so this structure is there. This is what I see. Okay, so sell stops going back at the previous low. Okay, so this is it. Questions, let's see, guys, do we have any questions? We have a really good webinar and it was a long webinar, so those who are watching on YouTube, let me please repeat, hit that like button. This is the minimum what you can do to help someone get that webinar, which will helps him improve his trading knowledge. I like your webinars. That's it. Okay, so this is the purpose of those webinars. I want that every one of you will learn as much as possible. Okay, as much as possible. So keep on sharing. Let's see how many people can get the video and how many people we can get educated. And at least what is most important, let's see how many people can make money out of it. Okay, let's see how much people can make money out of those webinars. I want as much as we can. Okay, and for those who are interested to join our trading academy, for our trading community, for our trading course, just simply send me the private message. If you have any questions, you can send me as well an email. If you don't have any questions, just simply go to the website. There under membership tab, you will have to choose the membership that fits with you. All the memberships are with lifetime access, and once you will complete the payment, I will immediately add you in the group. Okay, you will get the access to our community where we talk and share the setups, and of course you will as well get the access to the educational video stuff, and what is most important as well, you will get the daily webinars which we are having and holding on. You will be able to ask anything you want, and we will show you, help you and improve your knowledge. Okay, that's really important if you're serious. Okay, so that totally depends on you now. Questions, let's see. No questions, so that seems that everything gets so clear now for the upcoming week. I do expect that everyone will make a lot of money if there are no questions, so perfect. That I would love to see from you guys. That's what I would love to see from you. Okay, so if there are no questions, I will slowly stop the recording and complete it. Okay, so this is it. Share the link with others, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, those who are watching me on YouTube. That's it. Thank you everyone for being there. See you next Sunday with a lot of money there. I hope you will share the story, how much you make. Okay, and everyone will be happy. So take care, enjoy the rest of the weekend, and see you next Sunday. Take care, enjoy your day. Bye bye.